the shotgun on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the... Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Extending the play. He's got him wide open. Hits him with a stiff arm. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Turns it upfield. Taken down.
That's impressive. I'll tell you, the quarterback, of course, he's left-handed, but that time he's rolling to his right. So it's not easy to be accurate throwing when you're running that way, but nice throw to get that completion.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's James. Setting up the screen. Discards him with the stiff arm. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Bulldogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Give him 6. Touchdown, Fresno State.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Running inside, it's Ramirez. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Snagged in the middle, it's right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he outside the pocket, lets it go. Got a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Under pressure. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and long here. Dropping back, it's James. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Pulls it in. It's McClain. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. Snags it over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They just keep firing. Hauls it in. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. The throw. Gets a hand in there.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. This is one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards.
They cough it up inside their 3. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a... One more snap coming before halftime. Drops back. It's James. Unloads to the wideout. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 15 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's the Sooners who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back over to your game inside Husky Stadium. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Brings a return out across. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. The run to the left. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And how impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half. They are getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones, for any offense, it's going to be an issue. Now, David, they've got this offense backed right up against the wall.
Man, they got them backed up right where they want them. A big opportunity not only to get points for their offense in the future, but maybe get points on their defense, right? When you back them up right here, how aggressive do you want to be? Because as a play caller, I know the defense can be aggressive, which also means I can take shots and sometimes make big plays.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Open space at the 25. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's James. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Pulled to the ground. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? On the move, he fires. Couldn't set his feet.
Yeah, I like the aggressive.
If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Throws into the middle of the field. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the... They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Back to throw, it's James. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Between the hashes, it's right. Now Washington uses its third timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Sells to fake. Rush right in his face. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that was the biggest play of the game.
First play of this drive. Blasted as he lets it go. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He's going to take off. Past the 40. On the move is the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. Oh, pressure's coming. And he never had a chance.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz.
And the pressure will get there. The sack down. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Moving the pocket, it's James. Moving to his left. Unleashes one. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They got it in the... One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Hits inside, it's Ramirez. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the middle. Fires it incomplete. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Here comes the heat. And he avoids the sack. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. On the option. He'll toss it. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this 2-point try. If he runs this back, this game's over. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. He wants to throw it. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw, it's James. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. White 29, white 20, go! Ready, ready! Ready, go! Here we go, ready! Ready, go! Ready! Red 18, go, go! Down, ready! Ready, go! Ready! Go, go! Down, ready! Go, go! Down, ready! Red 80! Red 80! Go, go! Ready, ready! Black 40! Red 80, go! Here we go, ready! Blue, white 80, go! Ready! Black 18, go! Down, ready! Blue, ready, go! Red, ready, go! Down, ready! White 20, go, go! Down, ready! White 53, white 53, ready, go! Ready, ready! White 80, white 80! Jet! Go, go! Here we go, ready! Go, go! Ready! Blue, go, go! Down, ready! Red, shift! Where did he go? Ready! Black 88, black, hey, move! Where did he go? Down, ready! Red 80, go! Down, ready! Black 14, ready, go! Ready, ready! Blue 22, blue jet! Ready, go! Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running. So Fresno State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Play action on first down. He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's McClain. There he goes. At the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Play action. Gets rid of it.
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. To the air, it's James. He turns it loose to the left. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, after giving up that touch.
Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They came out hot on this drive, one play and already near midfield. Fires on the move. In traffic, it's right. Shakes a man and he might take off. He is in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Really nice job working the route.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Still looking to his right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Buying a little time to his left. Quarterback gets enough. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping his eyes downfield. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's McClain. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Offense in a bunch formation. To throw, it's James. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Here he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. Into the end zone with a breakaway. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He throws one to the left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Flush to the left. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quick step and go. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They're all over him. And swatted down by the defense to stop. Looking downfield, it's James. Lets it fly. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Buys time to his left. Fires downfield. Timed it perfectly to not get free and forces a third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Still looking. He'll try to do it himself. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Just plowing ahead. Touchdown, Fresno State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? No midseason. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us.
Down, ready. Red, where did he go? Down, ready. Red, where did he go? Ready, ready. Red, go! Here we go, ready. Black 14, Black 14, ready, go! Ready! Blue 20, ready, go! Down, ready! Black 8, go, go! Ready! Blue, ready, go! Down, ready! White 29, go, go! Down, ready! One, go, go!
On the West Coast, no two programs have rocked the establishment more than these two, and it's built a rivalry between them. It's been nasty at times. It's had its fair share of cheap shots and ruined seasons, all in the quest for the milk can. On the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the Boise State Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Broncos head coach. This could be one of their most important games of the year. With both teams undefeated, this game is a separator. As the college football playoff looms near,
Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field. So Fresno State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Moving to his left. Fires on the move. Grabs it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. Wants to throw. It's James. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Catch in the middle. It's right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense set for a 1st down play. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Almost picked off. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But Jesse, after today, there can only be one.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Buying a little time to his left. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Back's got it on the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Moves the pocket. It's James. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they use a timeout. They'll have two. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Fresno State right back to the line. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second down, gonna throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bulldog. Middle of the end zone. He's got it. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. He'll pull it down. Keeps it and gets the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramirez. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Oh, what a move. Makes the grab. It's McClain. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the rush will get to him at the 25. He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking for a man, it's James. Unloads to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be third down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Ramirez. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Find space on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun, looking for a man. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders...
Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Fresno State right back to the line. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldog! Off play action on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's James. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Had to force that one.
Great job by the defense.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Caught, it's right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Turns it upfield. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to pass. It's James. Rolls right. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting...
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. In the red area, it's Ramirez. And he's brought down after a short gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. Flush to the left. Couldn't make the grab in the end zone, but this flag looks as if it'll be on the defense. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. And, guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short. Touchdown, Fresno State! And the stomp. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught on the outside, it's McClain. He'll be out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's James. Rushes on. And down he goes, the defense bringing the heat.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. So the Bulldogs get the win over the Broncos, and you know Fresno State is going to relish this victory for every single second until they clash again. One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
San Diego State's head coach told me before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is...
And the Aztecs headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Fresno State's offense that has the first possession of the game. Dropping back, it's James. Buys time to his left. On the run, fires downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Looking down the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Third and long right here. They'll go to the air. Under pressure. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Tight end finds a soft spot. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw, it's James. Rush right in his face. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the old line. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have space. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Touchdown, Fresno State. The sure hands in the end zone. Sets his feet. It's James. Fires left. And he gets it away. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to...
Makes the grab in their space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Sells the run, looking to pass. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's turning it loose into the middle. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. On the run, it's Ramirez. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out wide right, it's McClain. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Looking down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's James. Got out of trouble and throws. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense. Drops back on 1st down. Heaves it on the run. Upstairs, he's got it. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
He's going to fire to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab in the end zone. Play action on first down. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the screen. Makes him talk to the hand. Breaks the tackle, and he might have room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moving to his left. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he got loose. Keeps it and gets past it. Oh, another great move. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's James. Back's got it on the screen. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. The Bulldogs want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's picked off for the 3rd time. First play of this drive. Buying time to his right. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Bunch formation for these receivers. Caught over the middle. It's McClain. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Fires on the run. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unleashes one. Left side, it's McClain. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That had touchdown. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Nice move there. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's James. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Bulldog! This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. Fresno State working from the red zone. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll get rid of it. Finds a tight end down the gut. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. And it's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Glad you could join us from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the Oregon State Beavers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation. And now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said,
Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Looking downfield, it's James. Right side, it's Wright. He's loose at the 20. Touchdown, Fresno State. He got a step and just... On the run, it's Ramirez. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Beavers using their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Long way to go on second down. Throws to the wideout. Holds on, it's McClain. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Out wide left, it's McClain. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. Making the adjustment. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's James. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Second down to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Into the end zone. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Back to pass on second down. Fires on the move. Working on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And you're seeing more of this in college football, man. Bringing on more and more tight ends, guys that are versatile pieces. And you see it right there, right? You can still throw the football, and now you got to match up.
Runs through a man, and he might have some space. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Fresno State right back to the line. He's looking to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's James. Setting up the screen. Crosses the 35. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Look out! They get to him as he throws. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to go up top on second down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Second and long here. Just keeps slinging it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off play action on first down. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown. Snap on first down, wants to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last.
Goes high to pull it in. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Bulldogs take their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Sets his feet, it's James. Going back to the well, another deep ball. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Break, here we go.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. On the move. Slings it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Left side is right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's
loose on the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Haul that baby in and then... First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play fake. He lets it fly. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return not only... This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Going to the running game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, it's James. Throws to the tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense.
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Didn't have a lot of room to... Running behind that left side. He stopped dead in his track. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the catch. It's McClain. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Long way to go on second down. Good job just to get rid of that one.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his target. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Tells to run, wants to pass. Escapes trouble. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Looking for a man. It's James. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Fresno State! And the punishment has been extended. Great place to start for this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lost the defense, he's wide open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play. He wants to throw it again. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a... This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like